We are about 15 miles north of downtown Miami. This is Hard Rock Stadium here in South Florida. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Buffalo Bills and the Miami Dolphins. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson, we welcome you. The punter, Bradley Pinion, gets this started. Off we go through this downpour in South Florida. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. We go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. They send the tight end in motion. On play action, Allen. Right away, they're coming after him, and they get him. A sack on the opening snap of the game. Michael Williams. He works his way in, and that's now 5 sacks for him on the year. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. They'll run with a man who went to high school nearby, Miami Central. It's James Cook. And he'll find some space, taking it for 6 out to the 26-yard line.
And it's 3rd down.
Not the sharpest of starts on offense. Here an early 3rd and long. From the gun, here is Allen. He's looking deep for Shakir. And that is incomplete. Khalil Shakir, the intended target. And that'll set up 4th down. The Bills bringing on their punting unit. As this drive went backwards, he's on to kick it away. Oh, how about the coverage there? Met and dropped before he can get a return going. They'll run here. This is Devon Achane. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. They'll get 11 there. And that's a quick 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Once again, it's Achane. This time the sliding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Rolling to the left. Oh, he's hit behind the line, and the ball is out. The Bills signal that they have it, and they do.
That was a great play by the defense, Mike. He got a little sloppy with ball security as he leaves the pocket. They're able to knock it loose and put an end to this drive.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Allen going to give it to Cook. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. 16-yard pickup on that one. 1st down, Buffalo.
1st and 10 at the 19-yard.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
A gain of 11, and it's 1st and goal. They've got it at the 8. 1st down and goal. Throwing now, Allen. He'll swing this one out to Cook. And he will win the race to the pylon. He's in. touchdown, Buffalo. His 6th touchdown now for the season. Pass's kick is good. And the Bills will take a 7-0 lead. Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. Now return coming from the 7. Now an opening past the 30. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return. On the ground to start the drive, it's Achane. Down the sideline, past the 45. And he will score. Stephon Achane. Touchdown, Miami. Not going for 2. They'll kick the point after. He knocks it through. And the Dolphins will tie things up at 7-7 here in the opening quarter. So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. Keelan Robinson to return. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
The Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Off the play fake, it's Allen. Flushed to his right, escaping the danger, throwing and completing. Man, he's out of bounds. They're going to mark him at the 35. They get 11 and quickly pick up the 1st down. Ball out to the 35-yard line as they come up for 1st and 10. Short throw caught by Kincaid. He'll be out of bounds. Decent pickup of 5 on 1st down.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
To the air on 2nd down. Here's Allen. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose, and it's going to force 3rd down.
And that's exactly what every defense is trying to do in the passing game. They want to muddy up these windows, Mike, make every throw as contested as possible. No separation, contact right at the catch point, and does a great job forcing the incomplete pass.
Off-balance throw. It's complete. And he'll be stopped short of a 1st down, and that will necessitate all to the punt team. It's 4th down. Now a hit, and he lost the football. Special teams has come up with the recovery.
You know, it's so hard to say what goes wrong on these bad snaps, Mike. You know, sometimes it's mechanics, sometimes it's concentration, sometimes, frankly, it's just bad luck and things go sideways, but he puts a little bit too much juice on it, ends up out of the corner's reach, and now they're heading back to the sideline, though, and they just put their defense in a really bad spot.
A gain of 7 brings up 2nd and goal at the 3-yard line.
Ball at the 3, 2nd down and goal. Fake the handoff, and now it's Allen. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by their rookie 1st-round pick.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the 22-yard line.
From From the 22 now, here's 2nd and 8. Get out of the gun is Milton. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down.
A 2-yard pickup brings up 3rd and 6.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
A touchdown apiece here in the first quarter of play. Pair of 7s on the scoreboard. And we're back to South Florida after this. The Dolphins in possession of the football. We begin the second quarter, and they've got it with 3rd and 6 coming up.
Okay, ready? Ready? Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Ready?
To the air, it's Milton. Now a screen set up for H.M. He's looking for room on the edge, but could not find any. They track him down behind the line, and it's 4th down.
In punt formation.
Get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over.
47-yard line.
Allen working from the pistol. We'll get this out wide to Shakir. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
It's pretty well read there defensively. Anytime you throw these quick passes to the wide receivers, you're looking to pick your gain up after the catch. So let's give credit to the defense. Rally and tackle in space and keep that to a pretty modest gain.
That's to the left side where he's got Kincaid. And he's out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, out inside the 20. Big time play there for Buffalo. It's a gain of 34. On 1st down, they'll go with an option right. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. They'll set up the screen to Cook. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start, and a loss of yards on the play. 3rd and long. Operating out of the gun, here comes Allen. That's over the middle and intercepted. That's the safety, Andre Sisco. This one back the distance. Touchdown, Dolphins. They'll line it up to kick the extra point. And look at this. The extra point is blocked.
Set to kick off.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. To throw on 1st and 10, Allen. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
And these are the types of plays they envisioned when they invested a first-round pick on this defensive back just a few months ago. I mean, he's entered the league, Mike, with a reputation for having almost offensive wide receiver type ball skills. Those ball skills were certainly on full display that time.
And that'll be a pickup of 3.
On the go.
Here's a 2nd and 6.
Second and 6.
Ready. Ready.
They'll stay on the ground with Achan. And he will get forward for about 5 yards. That sets up 3rd down.
The 11-yard line. That's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 1.
On the set.
They'll try and run it here. It's Achan. And they're going to get him down close to the marker. Was he able to reach the ball out? He did. Great spot and a great run. 1st down. 1st and goal.
1st and 10 at the 10-yard line.
On the carry, it's Achan. Marked down at the 6.
Tackle made at the 6-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Rig it.
On 2nd down, Achan. And nothing developed there. He'll get back to the 5, and that's all.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 3rd and 5.
2 minutes remain here in this 1st half. We'll come back to Miami after this.
Ready, set. Let's go. Hawk 70, Hawk set.
On 3rd down, we'll go with Achan. And he can only salvage a couple there. Down to the 3. And now it's 4th and goal. So now the Dolphins turn it over to their field goal team. This, about as short as you can get. Good snap. Good hold. Good kick. And the Dolphins tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the 1st half. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Now, here comes a return from the 9. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. They'll start on the ground with Cook. And he'll get maybe a yard. That's it. And it's Greg in there on the tackle.
At the 27-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 1.
Throwing on 2nd down. It's Allen. He's got his tight end, Kincaid. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
A gain of 6 yards. And it's 3rd down.
We'll try and run here with Cook. And he's going to have the Bills' 1st down. They'll take this up to the 38-yard line. The Bills going to use the first of their timeouts. It comes with 47 seconds to go in half number 1. So, 1st and 10 here now at the 38. From the gun, throw here for Allen. He'll find his running back, Cook. And he'll be ridden out of bounds after a gain of 6.
Great example of 1st down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Second down and 3. Now the Dolphins going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the 1st half. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. Here's a handoff to Cook. And he'll work his way for about 4 yards. And that's good enough for a 1st down. Now a timeout, Buffalo. They're 2nd. as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Now Miami going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. First and 10. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. Try again. It's second and 10. Here's Allen to throw. That's over the middle to his tight end, Kincaid. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Second time they've connected on this drive. 19 yards out of this one.
A gain of 19 yards. And the Bills first down.
Second down. A toss, left side, caught by his running back. And he gets him 6 yards closer before going out of bounds. It's third down coming up. To throw again, it's Allen. Rolling right. Gone incomplete. Coverage outstanding there. Able to jar the ball free in a big spot. And now it is fourth down.
A 42-yard attempt.
That one joints off the upright and in. Push it and break, but the kick is good. And the Bills are back within a score. They trail now by 6.
Tyler Bass, the kickoff.
Seven seconds, all that remains, till halftime. And the kick is away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin then.
25-yard line.
Let's go. Cougar 19. Go street. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. 18 Rattlers. 18 Rattlers.
On first down, here's Milton. And that is incomplete. One final chance does not work out. Time has expired. The first half has come to an end.
Tyler Bass, the kickoff.
Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. They'll start on the ground. It's Aiken. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
A handoff to Gachan, looking left, and to pick his way forward, a gain of about 5. And that's going to set up third down.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense, and that's exactly what they've been able to do.
19, 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger, Bronco 80.
To the air on third down is Milton. Trying to get away, but he will not. They finally run him down. Landon Jackson, he's in there to drop him, and it leads to fourth down. They cannot get away. Great job down there to hold him to a short return. Here's Allen now on 1st and 10. To the middle of the field. Caught by Shakir. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8. From the 43. Here's second down and 2.
At the 43-yard line.
Now it's Allen. They'll go back to Shakir. He's got another one. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
He runs with it. And he'll be forced out of bounds and pick up a couple on that one.
Nothing open here downfield. I think it's a good job just getting to the edge, getting something positive, getting out of bounds.
Play action now, and here's Allen. He'll let one go down the middle. He's going to go out of bounds on a very nice return up past the 35-yard line.
I think anytime you find yourself trailing in the second half, Mike, all offensive play callers fight the urge to chase those points. They tend to get a little bit over-eager. They tend to push the envelope sometimes a little too far. Those turnovers, they only make the deficit grow, not shrink. Now, there's a lot of football left, Mike. They can still get back into this. They just have to be a little bit smarter about which risks you're willing to take.
From the 41, here's second down and 5.
Let's go. Cougar 19. Up, smash, smash. Hurt, hurt. Hey, smash.
Now whistles. Play clock at 0, and that'll cost them 5.
Let's go now. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger, 19 Lion. Ready, right?
On the play fake, it's Milton. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Trap 60, trap 60. Dragon 60. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Ready.
On the shotgun, a throw from Milton. He's got his man, right side, it's complete. 12 yards on that hookup. Good for a Dolphins first down.
And the Dolphins
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
That's the way you want to run it on first down. A gain of 7.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up
Ball
second
spotted at the
and
45. Here's second and a couple.
Come on. Hit. Got it. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Buffalo 18. Ready.
From the gun, here's Milton. He'll take a shot for Watson. And that is incomplete. But a penalty flag is down. Let's see who they got.
Here we go. Here we go. Cowboy 80. 70 Timberwolves.
Throwing on second down is Milton. A throw behind his man, can't reel it back in. And that'll go down as an incompletion.
There was no hesitation from the quarterback. From the jump, he knew where he wanted to go with that ball, but still leads to an incompletion. They're just still not quite on the same page.
Milton from the gun here on third down. Out to his right. The coverage too good downfield. They'll wind up taking him down. Punt team comes out. Dolphins going to kick it away.
formation.
And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. Throwing now, Allen here on first down. He'll swing this one out to Cook, and he's back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. No gain before stepping out of bounds. From the 25, here's second down and 9.
319.
From the gun, it's Allen. Now, he'll air one out. That's going to be incomplete, and the clock will stop. Likely one more play in this third quarter.
So, Mike, you find yourself in some of these inclement weather games, whether it's rain or snow. Really, the challenge falls on the defensive side. They're usually more in a reactionary position where they got to change directions and they got to react to the plays and the movement of the offense. So what you want to do in these bad games is keep the ball underneath, tackle well in space, and say, okay, offense, snap that slippery ball one more time, throw it one more time. Just make them go the long way. Don't get them off the hook by giving them a one-play score.
And he'll get a few yards back here on the return before being forced out of bounds. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports.
60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
They'll go play action here with Milton. Sending it deep for Waddle. That's hard. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Jalen Waddle. Touchdown Miami. That is second TD catch of the season.
19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. 18 Pioneer. Panther 11. Panther 11.
Here's Milton. This is caught. He's got it. And they tack 2 more onto their lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kicks away. On the return, it's Robinson. We'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
The Bills take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
So first and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. On the ground, it's Cook to start this drive. And he'll just hope to stay on his feet here, kicking his way forward for a gain of about 4. To the air. On second down, here's Allen. We'll get this complete to his man out of the backfield. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. A gain of 16 on that pass play. Good for a Bills first down.
First down, Bills.
From the gun, here is Allen. That one pinballs around, but is incomplete.
There's certain guys, Mike, that have earned the right to make those tight window throws. And that doesn't mean that he's not going to get himself into trouble from time to time, but we've seen throughout his career his ability to make throws that other guys are either uncomfortable or unable to make is a big reason why he's kind of in a class all of his own.
He's got it in the hands of Elijah Moore. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 19 in the air. First down, Buffalo.
Gain of 19 yards. And the Bills first down.
Man in motion, heading left. Again, it's Allen to the air. He'll find his running back, Cook. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. From the 33, here's second and 4.
At the 33-yard line.
To the air once more is Allen. That is caught. And he will score. Game on. Elijah Moore. Touchdown, Bills. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting? Everything's about matchups, especially down here this close to the goal line. I think my guy's better than your guy. I'm going to put him in a position to have success, throw it up to him, and let him do the rest.
So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a one-score game as they kick it away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's first and 10.
Come on.
On the give, it's right. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up second down.
You know, there's all this talk, Mike, about the value of the run game in today's NFL. You know when the run game matters? It matters right now. Fourth quarter, you've got the lead. Can you lean on your running back and offensive line to close this game out?
Finding space inside the 40. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Right. Touchdown, Dolphins. That's his third rushing touchdown of the year. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the fourth quarter, get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the fourth quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
On the return, it's Robinson. He's across the 20, taking down just shy of the 25.
The Bills take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
first down. Allen. He'll get this out to his running back. And he's back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. No gain before stepping out of bounds.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
He was looking for his tight end, Dawson Knox. Third down coming up.
They nearly connected on the big play downfield, but he's not quite able to hold on to that ball through the contact. You can chalk that one up as a win defensively.
3rd and 10. From the gun. Throw here for Allen. Over the middle, there's my partner, the tight end, Olsen. So, from the 36, it is 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Allen to throw again. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately with his passing game here today, Mike, and I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off.
Oh, for the 5th time, he is intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
You know, Mike, the one thing that we used to say is it didn't matter how good you were or how long you played. Eventually, you're just going to have one of those days, and I think for this quarterback, he's got to be able to move on from this pretty quickly because this is about as bad a day in the office as you can imagine.
Cougar 19, 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
On 1st down, here's Milton. That one out wide for Wright. Now he's loose down the right sideline. And he will get into the end zone. Jalen Wright, down Miami. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. He's doubled his season output. He now has 4.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Throwing is Milton. That's going to wind up incomplete. They tried for 2, and it does not pan out.
Bills 18.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. On the return, it's Robinson. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. He'll send the receiver in motion to the left. To throw on 1st and 10, Allen. Picked off by Troy Anderson. The defense is having a day. They extend the lead with Greg, their 2nd pick-6 of the game.
And that's just something you don't see very often in the NFL, Mike. I mean, you might see a handful of games each year where there's 1 pick-6. But to get 2 pick-6s in the same game, this defense is on fire.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. On the return, it's Robinson. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. They'll throw on 1st down with Allen. They'll set up the screen to Cook. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and 4.
Second and 4 at the 32-yard line.
Carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. It's picked up by the Dolphins. The quarterback was on the move, starting to gain some yards, but then he lost the ball. And the fumble's recovered by the defense.
And early on, Mike, it was actually a really good job by the quarterback extending that play, getting some positive yards with his legs, but he decided not to slide and give himself up. He takes that hit, loses the ball, and now the defense takes over. Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Milton to the air on 2nd down. That's complete to his running back, Israel Abanikanda. He's going to be out of bounds. Gain just a couple, and now we've got 3rd down coming up.
3 brings up 3rd and 10.
Ready.
On the shotgun, a throw from Milton. That's going to be pulled in by Wright. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down. So now the Dolphins turn it over to their field goal team. This will be from 47 yards. He has to drive this through the rain, but he does. The kick is good. And the Dolphins will add to their lead here in the 4th quarter. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. On the return, it's Robinson. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. From the shotgun, it's Allen. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of 16 yards. That's good for the Bills. 1st down. A gain of 16 yards. 1st down, Buffalo.
Allen going to throw on 1st and 10. Moving to his right. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, like, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Allen to throw on 2nd down. A short throw caught by Kincaid. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
5 yards on the play. And it's 3rd down.
From the gun, Josh Allen. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. Here's 1st and 10.
3 yards. And the Bills 1st down.
Throw once more. Here's Allen. He is hit before he can get rid of it. And down he goes. So after the loss on 1st, here's 2nd and 14. From the gun, it's Allen. This defense hitting their ears back, coming to get him again. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Exiting the pocket right. This one, downfield, for Kincaid. And he's finally taken down, but a nice return will set them up at the 35.
Well, Mike, this is entering the wrong kind of rarefied air. I mean, as in, it's only happened a handful of times since the turn of the millennium rare. It's an entire season's worth of picks thrown in just one game. I think at this point, you jump the playbook, you light it on fire, and and we're just going to start from scratch next week.
43-yard line.
Second down, they need 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Japanese! Cowboy 80!